Last night, Jeff Bezos watched his rocket explode on the launchpad. In the same week, his biggest rival, SpaceX, filed to go public in what could be the largest IPO in history. $2 trillion. One company rising, one just hit a wall. And if you're an investor, the entire space sector just got repriced overnight. Here's the problem. You can't buy SpaceX yet. So the question is, which of the 8 publicly traded space stocks actually benefit from this moment? Which ones are exposed? I've tracked all 8 for 2 years. The data tells a much clearer story than the headlines do. Quick disclaimer: analysis, not financial advice. Do your own research. But by the end of this video, you'll understand this sector better than most of the people piling in right now. Let's get into it. Rocket Lab, ticker RKLB, up 3,300% over 2 years. The closest public proxy to SpaceX on the market. Sold off today with the sector. But every Blue Origin stumble makes Rocket Lab's reliability look more valuable. This is the name institutions reach for when SpaceX lists. AST SpaceMobile, ticker ASTS, up 2,300% over 2 years. Space Broadband, hardware already in orbit. Today's sell-off is pure sentiment. Blue Origin's explosion has zero impact on their business. The Starlink validation from SpaceX's IPO filing is their real catalyst. Planet Labs, ticker PL, the biggest 2-year mover in the group, up 2,600%. Earth observation, AI analytics, defense contracts, not affected by Blue Origin at all. Today's red is sector noise, not company news. Intuitive Machines, ticker LUNR, up 688%. They landed on the moon. NASA's CLPS program funds their pipeline. SpaceX going public validates the commercial space model that NASA is betting on. Red today, irrelevant to their fundamentals. Redwire Space, ticker RDW, up 364% over 2 years. Solar arrays, deployable hardware, in-space manufacturing. They build what goes on payloads, regardless of which rocket carries them. New Glenn being grounded may actually redirect business their way. Iridium Communications, ticker IRDM, up 74%. The quiet compounder, already in orbit. Government contracts. Apple iPhone SOS runs through Iridium. Today changes absolutely nothing for this business. Momentus, ticker MNTS, down 85% over 2 years. The cautionary tale. SpaceX's IPO filing gave it a brief 281% spike in 30 days. The space tug connection. But execution remains the core problem here. Virgin Galactic, ticker SPCE, the only green stock in the entire group today. And here is why that matters. Blue Origin has 2 rockets. New Glenn, the orbital rocket that just exploded, and New Shepard, their suborbital tourist vehicle. New Shepard is Virgin Galactic's direct competitor. Both companies sell seats on suborbital flights to space. New Glenn is a completely different program. But markets don't always make fine distinctions. Blue Origin brand, Blue Origin explosion. Bezos' resources now stretched between New Glenn recovery and keeping New Shepard flying. For Virgin Galactic, that means one less credible, well-funded rival in tourism. Now, the honest take. SPCE is down 82% over 2 years. High costs, limited flights, no clear path to profitability. But today, in a sector full of red, SPCE caught a bid nobody expected. The Blue Origin explosion gave this stock what 2 years of trying couldn't deliver. A reason to be the only winner in the room. Here is the bottom line. SpaceX at $2 trillion is going to reprice this entire sector. Blue Origin's stumble just accelerated the timeline. Rocket Lab is the proxy. AST SpaceMobile has the broadband thesis. SPCE caught the sentiment trade today. Which of these 8 are you watching? Are you subscribing to the SpaceX IPO when it lists? Drop in the comments, I want to know. And if this breakdown was useful, hit subscribe. More space sector analysis is coming.